Hey, how you doing? It's your Willow Backpack or Backpack on with you. Back on another YouTube video, and today it's gonna be a calm little story time. The story time took place back in my junior year of high school. I have a lot of story times from junior year, but yeah. If you guys enjoyed the story time, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, let's just get right into this shit. So yeah, the story time took place back in my junior year of high school. And yeah, the night started off like honestly any other Friday. Like half of my story times take place like on a Friday or the weekends. But yeah, I was in 11th grade, and my friends that were in college at the time, they basically were talking about like going to a club for weeks, and it wasn't like one of those clubs that was strict about the age. Like it was only 18 and up, but apparently they weren't too strict about the ID feature. Sorry, my sister knocked at the door, but yeah, they didn't really care too much about the ID feature, even though they're strictly 18 and up. They weren't too strict about the IDs. And my boy Jake, he managed to snag a little fake ID, but it was from like some upperclassman that he kind of looks like. And he's been using it like literally all semester to just get into clubs. And I was chilling with my homies one night, and like, bro, like, dude, you gotta come to the club tonight. And like, they were just like making it seem like it was gonna be like the most lit time of my life. Like, bro, I swear it's gonna be amazing. Like, you've never been to a club before. You gotta come clubbing with us, bro. Trust. I wasn't so sure, so I'm like, man, how am I even gonna get in, bro? I don't have a fake ID. And that nigga Jake, he smirked. He pulled out a second ID from his wallet. He's like, bro, don't worry, bro. I got you. This is my boys. He was all like, yo, he won't be needing it tonight. Like, we're chilling. And he's like, yo, just throw something on decent and don't act too sketchy. And trust, bro, you'll be good. I really was not convinced at first. I'm like, bro, like, you sure this is going to work? Because looking at the fake ID, the picture low-key looked like me, but not exactly. Like, the guy, his name was Leonard. And, like, Leonard looked low-key like my doppelganger, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but, like, still, I didn't want to be scared. Like, I didn't want to be, like, the only scared one. So I'm like, fuck it, bro. Like, let's just do it, bro. Like, you only live once, my nigga. Like, you feel me? And the thing is, Leonard, he didn't have hair. Like, he had a buzz cut. And I was growing my dreads at the time. So that was, like, the main problem. But, like, we low-key looked the same. So that night, yo, we rolled up to the club, I think around, like, 10:30. And the place was fucking packed, man. Like, music was thumping from the inside. The line was long as shit, but it was moving fast. My heart was kind of racing as we got closer and closer because I kept fiddling with the fucking ID. I'm like, shit, bro. Like, what if it doesn't work? Are they going to call the cops? Like, I was just thinking of, like, everything, bro. I have horrible fucking anxiety. Jake was starting to notice how nervous I was. And he's like, bro, just relax, dog. Like, just act like you belong here and they won't even look twice, my nigga. I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm like, all right, whatever you say, bro. Because he's done this before, so I'm like, bro, I'm just taking it from the experts, my nigga. So when it was finally my turn, I handed my fake ID to the bouncer. And I was trying to keep my face as neutral as possible. But when I was giving him the ID, my hands were shaking. And dude, like, he barely even fucking glanced at it before nodding me through. He's like, all right, have a good night, guys. And he just grunted. And I was like, what? Like, no way, bro. And I got in just like that. I couldn't believe it at all, bro. And the club, that shit was wild as fuck, bro. Lights were flashing. People were dancing like everywhere, bro. And the bass, bro, oh my, that shit was like vibrating through the floor. Like, holy shit, bro. And then Jake just looks at me. He's like, bro, you see? Like, easy. Now let's go find the rest of the niggas. I'm like, all right, bet. So we pushed our way through the crowd, eventually find, like, our niggas, you know, like, our friends. They're, like, chilling at the bar. And apparently you could get drinks at this club. Like, they don't even ask for your ID because it's a club. Like, I never understood that. But, like, yo, like, these niggas were, like, getting lit, bro. And like, they're like, yo, backpack, bro, backpack and Jake, y'all niggas made it in. Like, yo, we lit now. Like, yeah, bro, it was a lit ass time. I'm not gonna lie, bro. And then one of my friends, Sarah, she's like, oh my God, you guys made it. And she was raising her drink in like a form of celebration. Like, I felt like a really weird mix of like excitement and relief. And like, I somehow just pulled off like an impossible heist. I don't know. I just felt cool. The night was lit, and as the night went on, we danced, we hung out, just got lit with more of the people in the crowd, talking to random people, and I tried to blend in with the older crowd, and I was actually doing a decent job at playing it cool. But like, I don't know what it is, but like that fake ID felt like it was a ticking time bomb in my pocket. Like, I don't know how to explain it. So then something unexpected happened, something cool. This older guy, probably in his late 30s, he came up to us with like a big ass grin and he was like, yo, are y'all having a good time? And all my homies were like, yeah, man, this place is chill. I was like, yeah, man, this place is low-key dope. And this guy, he actually introduced himself as the club owner. I was like, oh shit. He's like, yeah, my name is Mark. Nice to enjoy you. Nice to see that you guys are enjoying the vibe. He's like, you guys are having a blast. And like, like, just making us feel welcomed and shit. Like, that's a cool ass club owner, no fucking lie. And he's like, hey, do you guys mind coming with me for a sec? I'm like, okay. And like, me and Jake were like side eyeing each other like crazy. He's like, yo, just go with it. I'm like, all right, bet. So we followed Mark into like a quieter section of the club. It was kind of like his VIP section, and it was like, like, bro, there was biddies everywhere. Like, that shit was like chill. It was like bottles and shit. He's like, yo, you guys smoke or you guys drink? And he literally whips out one of the largest joints I've ever seen in my life. Like, it wasn't long. That shit was just like thick. Like, dude, that shit probably had like 7 grams in one baby ass joint, bro. No lie. So yeah, before I could even respond, like, bro already lit it up. And I hesitated for a second. I'm like, screw it. I'm like, yeah, bro, I do smoke. And I'm like, yo, if I made it this far without getting caught, what's up with a little more risk, Like, I took a couple hits, passed that shit to Jake, and then Mark smiled at me. He's like, yo, shit, like, you a smoker for real. I didn't even know you smoke like that. But hey, respect, kid. Like, how old are you? Are you 20? I'm like, yeah. Bro, I nearly choked on the smoke because, like, the joint, Jake passed me back the joint, and I was smoking it while he, like, asked my age. So I was like, yo, yeah, I'm 20, bro. I lied my fucking heart out, bro. Then I passed the joint to him. He's like, yeah, that's cool as fuck, man. I could already tell that you're 20. He's like, when I was your age, I first got into the club scene. He's like, keep your head straight and you'll go far, my friend. I'm like, thank you, bro. And then, yo, we literally just were smoking it up. And like, for a moment, I couldn't even believe like what was happening. Like, I was dead ass chilling with the club owner, smoking with him like it was no fucking big deal. And this nigga thought I was 20, but I was 16 the whole time. Like, bro, like, what? But as the night went on, like, we were honestly chilling, and we all headed back inside, like, because we went to a part in the club where it was like more away from the party area, and you could actually hear people talk instead of like fucking yelling. But yeah, we started to head back inside, and for a second, dude, like, I thought the bouncer who let me in earlier, like, recognized me. He maybe figured out like my ID was fake, but like, it was just my anxiety, and he gave me a quick little nod, like saying what's up, and he just went back to checking IDs at the door. But by the time we left the club, I was chilling, bro. I was buzzing. That guy has some pretty fire weed, no lie. Partly from the weed, yeah, and mostly from the adrenaline, because like there's no way like we did that. And yeah, like as we were walking back to the car, Jake slapped me on the back and he's like, yo, dude, bro, you handled that shit like a pro. Mark totally thought you were fucking 20. And like, dude, I was just laughing. I was shaking my head. I was like, yeah, bro, like, but I don't know if I'm ever pushing my luck like that, like, anytime soon, like, because, like, I don't know, like, doing bad things, quote unquote bad things, is cool, but there's always a consequence for your actions. But not here. Not here, as I guess, I mean, shit. But yeah, I think we got McDonald's that night. That whole night felt like a blur, but yeah, we got McDonald's. They dropped me back off at my crib, and yeah, it was a little exciting and reckless. Something I definitely wouldn't forget anytime soon. But deep down, I knew I had gotten lucky, and that fake ID might have gotten me into the club, but could have easily gotten into way more trouble. Like, yeah, yeah. Bro. So yeah, no, I actually got home by like 1:30. I got home close to 2. But yeah, that's the story time, guys. More of the story. don't get a fake ID. Like, even though it worked in this video, it may not work for you, my friend. And just be careful if you're ever gonna get a fake ID, my friends. Just be careful if you do things like that, or honestly, just wait until you're of age. But yeah, that's really it. If you guys enjoyed the story time, be sure to like, comment down your favorite part. And if you guys have any story times like this, be sure to comment it down below. I would be sure to read. I read all of your guys' comments, even though I don't get comments like that. But still, if you ever feel free to talk about anything in the comments, I will see it and I will reply. I would definitely reply. But yeah, I love you all, my little backpacks. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and bye bye.